This video was brought to you by EA Game Changers. Yesterday, the Sims 4 Courtyard Oasis kit was released, and believe me, I had every intention underneath the sun to have 2 videos up for you guys, but unfortunately, the landscapers had other plans. They were doing some mowing the lawn in the back and some leaf blowing in the front, and then when they were done, the skateboarders rolled in. I was literally freaking out, you guys. I was on the verge of a breakdown, and I'm not gonna lie, I might have shed a tear or two because I was feeling that level of frustration. I'm not even joking. Anyways, we are here today with a build. It is called the Moroccan Miracle, and I say that because I was feeling inspired to see if it was possible to create an entire home using the kit and only the base game. Now, if you're seeing this video, obviously mission accomplished, but here's the gig. I literally had no idea how to create a Moroccan home, so if this isn't, architecturally sound, bear with me because, again, I literally have no idea what I'm doing. So I decided to hop onto Google, trusty old Google, and do a little bit of research, and hopefully within 10 minutes or so, I was able to gain enough knowledge on the structures itself to be able to implement this kit with the base game and create something that was somewhat accurate. Now, here's also the thing. I feel like I am not the only one who used Google as a reference. Sims team, I'm looking at you, boo-boo, because these windows, the big ones with the little white border, are literally on Google, literally, and that's okay because it helped me create this build. Also, Maxis did upload a gigantuous Moroccan palace. That was the other inspiration for this build because the average player, I'm pretty sure, isn't going to live in a beautiful castle, but probably something a little more, family friendly, I guess you could say. And so I wanted to create a single level family home. It has 2 bathrooms, two bathrooms. I've said that wrong. 1 bedroom, 2 little still wrong. 2 bedrooms and 1 bathroom. And even though the layout is a little funky, I'm not gonna lie to you, the home itself is absolutely beautiful. Now, I wasn't able to use every asset in this build because a lot of the homes that I'm noticing that feature this pack are like really large in terms of like the wall height. We're on a medium wall height because anything less than that, it just looks strange. I really wanted to implement as much as I could, so I am using the columns throughout the house. I did use the base game. I feel like these are spandrels, frizzes, I don't know what they're called, but freezes? I have no idea. But I used those because they kind of resembled the ones that we got with the actual kits itself. Now, the tiles in this build are beautiful. Like, they're so complex, and I just love how detailed they are. They're literally a work of art, and they're so fun to play with. I also really appreciated the exterior wallpaper. I wasn't really expecting this because we do have a lot of wallpapers that kind of feature this, what is it called, like stucco? I don't even know that word either. Stucco kind of like feel. So to have something a little more smooth and also having a nice like bold color palette was really exciting, and I was able to make my home have a little bit of color. So here's the thing when building Moroccan homes. One thing I did notice when I went on Google is they're kind of a mix between Spanish villas and the Mediterranean style. So making use of the homes, or not the homes, but the furniture that is featured in a lot of the Oasis Springs builds definitely made it a lot easier for me to bring this build together. But also another thing I noticed is not very many Moroccan homes actually have pitched roofs. A lot of them are just flat. Now, the thing with me is I absolutely hate flat roofs. Like, I hate building with them unless we're talking about maybe like a commercial build or something along the lines of like a restaurant. For some reason in The Sims, they're just not sound. They just look weird. So I implemented both. Had the best of both worlds going on, and I like it. I really do. You're gonna see me playing a lot with the interior, and I'm sorry that this build is going so fast, but literally, you guys, this could have been like a 20-minute speed build, but we didn't have time for that. Also, I feel like this is kind of appropriate because I'm playing with a lot of the walls, mostly for like the vast majority of this build, because I can build a shell. Like, I have no problem doing that. But it's kind of like drawing the outline of something and then not, like just trying to draw a human figure without using any sort of like anchor points. Does that make sense? Probably did it. But literally, it's like drawing the outline of something for me. I without like filling it in first or having some sort of structural point. I don't know. It just doesn't work. So I was able to kind of get a general idea of how I wanted the layout to play. I did not like the way that this arch was so tall in comparison to that tiny little eensy weensy door, but I also didn't want to have very large doors either. In the end, I do close this off and I kind of make it its own little area, which actually plays out beautifully, but I do come back to that a little bit later. So we're putting in the furniture, and yes, this is Courtyard Oasis, but luckily for me, I was able to bring this furniture inside and make it work. The detail on these couches is really nice too. I love the fact that you have like one wood swatch but a whole bunch of different pattern options. So one thing I also noticed about the whole like Moroccan architecture and interior and all that jazz is that it's very colorful. It's very, very vibrant and beautiful, and I'm so happy that we have wood that matches other furniture, but then we have a lot of like pattern varieties, because then I can kind of use different different patterns and kind of, you know, bring in that color in multiple ways versus having to stick with one print and one wood tone. Does that make sense? Probably not. So I was really excited. There's a lot of swatches in this pack. That was really really nice to see as well. So we're kind of like wrapping up the bathroom here. It does change very slightly towards the end of the build because I'm trying to balance things out. This is more of like a rough draft, if you will. But yeah, that's what it was. It's like more like creating the ending of a story without having like never mind the whole thought process. I don't know. I'm like really trying to like explain that analogy. Hopefully you all understand what I'm saying. But the layout wasn't working out for me, so I did decide to kind of extend the child's bedroom a little bit because I realized the door was outside. I do make this into a toddler bedroom, which I actually really end up liking. It just suits the layout a lot better. Here is the master bedroom. It is so beautiful. I love the windows in this pack. Like, I really do. Again, I'm not very used to playing with this type of architecture, but the diversity is everything to me, and I think it's so fun to like branch out and try new things. I definitely suggest when you are trying out a new pack, get very familiar with it by only allowing the pack itself in the base game. It'll make things so much easier for you. Like, if I had more options, yeah, I could have probably executed this a lot better, but honestly, I would have been so overwhelmed. I don't even know what to do with myself. So we're bringing in the lanterns inside as well, and I'm kind of using these beautiful wall pieces to create like an outline. I think that's really nice. I threw in a desk too, because this is a Moroccan home. I wasn't sure what to put in here, what not to put in here, so I kept it very simple. And this is what I mean by like one wood tone and a million different swatches. I love that. So these wood, this wood color story that comes with this kit will fit very beautifully with the other base game assets. I hate when we get a kit and it's like a standalone color palette and it matches absolutely freaking nothing. It drives me nuts. Also, in terms of like the kitchen and things of that nature, I used like the most, or one of the most expensive countertops because I felt like that fit very nicely with the Moroccan theme. So here's the children's bedroom. I might end up changing the layout of this too, which is kind of weird. I don't know why I did that. It was looking a little bizarre to me. I think I might have, honestly. I don't know. Maybe I didn't. That's weird. I feel like it was that way when I uploaded it to the gallery. But then when I was editing the footage later, it was different. I don't know. I'm all sorts of like messed up right now. So I'm adding in a few other little like decorating bits and bobs. We do move to the outside. Obviously, as you guys saw, we're in Oasis Springs. We need a pool. And I also wanted to implement some beautiful curtainry because I thought that that would kind of break things up a little bit. So yeah, even though this home is very visually stimulating, I still think you guys are really going to enjoy playing in this and you know, using it for your stories and all that jazz. It's really exciting. I love it. I think I did a really nice job. So if you guys are interested in checking it out, feel free to go on the gallery at Gen2606 to download it and give it a little like, even if you don't want to download it. I mean, it helps absolutely. So we're gonna move to the landscaping here in just a minute. I don't know what Jen's doing, but she's definitely making me feel like I am about to throw up all over the keyboard. Oh my gosh, you know what that's from. Help. Oh my gosh. Okay, so what am I doing now? Oh, I'm trying to, oh yes, throw in those palm trees. These things I wanted to implement too. They're like little mini palms. They're so cute. I just didn't know what to do with them, so I kind of put them on the exterior. And then also later you'll see how I zhoosh them up even more. It's totally genius. Actually, it's really not. I see everybody do this, but you know, I just wanted to give myself a little extra credit. I didn't know what to do for the landscaping. I was feeling a little like disheveled, but I ended up using just these little like porcupine looking, I don't know what the heck, they're like agave plants maybe, I don't even know if that's what they're called, and then some palm trees. I sized them up, you know, made them smaller. We have this little mesquite tree, which is super duper cute. I do actually throw in some ferns, a lot of seating for the exterior, a lot actually. We have some lounge chairs that get thrown in here too, and then I'm using the table to kind of separate them, the little tiny coffee table, not coffee table, but like it's not even an end table. I feel like, I don't know what it is. It's not really an end table either because it's not even in that category. I don't know, but it looks really nice, especially with the tea set. I wish this tea set was functional. I know you can't really expect that with kits, but it would have been nice, you know. It would have been a little extra like cherry on top, especially because we do have tea in the game, but it's really not that big of a deal. Anyways, I am wrapping up the exterior. I do go back into the interior again, and like I said earlier, I separate the kind of like computer area from the rest of the living room just because that whole entire just archway situation was really irking me, and I knew I changed the bedroom. See, like, look how better it looks already. Sometimes it just takes a second pair of eyes like one more time to just, you know, give it a look-see over, to really execute what you were thinking in your head. And I think it looks really nice. I threw in a bookshelf too, and that's pretty much it. We're gonna wrap up this video because I literally have nothing else to tell you. I hope you guys enjoyed this build. If you have created a home using this pack, please let me know in the comments down below. Go ahead and tag your gallery ID so I can check it out. And with that said, you guys, I hope you all enjoyed this build, and if you did, you know what to do, boo. Don't forget to go ahead and comment, rate, and subscribe. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below where the sun does not shine, and I will see you all next time. Bye, guys.